Hello, and thank you for joining me today on Live with a Purpose. As a deer pants for flowing waters, so does my soul long after you. That's how Psalm 42 opens. We use a metaphor of a deer for a believer in God. Sometimes we see a metaphor of sheep, but we're not animals. We're real people with real concerns and real pains and sensitivities and understandings. But the psalmist in Psalm 42 tries to give us an inkling about the way we're feeling. And just like a deer out there is looking for water and is panting and needs water to survive, it's thirsty. Just like when Jesus speaks on the Sermon on the Mount that blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. It says, for they shall be satisfied. God is showing that he does take care of us, that he does want us just as much as we want him. Actually, he wants us much more. He made us for himself. Psalm 42 continues on, and it says that people are deriding these people. It says, where is your God? Where is he? We don't see him. And sometimes it feels that way. What happened to that warm and fuzzy feeling? What happened to that confidence that we had? What happened when things were going the right way? And all of a sudden, well, I don't know what happened. And you start thinking back, where did I go wrong? Or where did this whole ship go wrong? In verse 5 and 11, it's known as a chiasm or a sandwich. It's the same. It's repeated. In verse 11, it says, Psalm 42, why are you cast down, O my soul? And why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. So here the psalmist is going through a lull, through maybe a down time in his spiritual life, in the life of the congregation, if you like. And he even speaks, it's only 11 verses. Be good for you to read it. But he talks about how he used to lead the procession to the house of the Lord in praises and songs. And at some point, something happened. Maybe it was with him. Maybe it was with war and battle. Maybe it was with just people going their own way. But he needs to continue on, and he's not giving up. And so in verse 5, he says the same thing as he ends in verse 11. And he says, hope in God. He's telling himself, you have to tell yourself. Sometimes there's inner talk that's negative, that's not useful, that's not helpful. But you have to tell yourself, no, God is on his throne. And God does not sleep. He does not slumber. And he does want me to look after his ways and to seek him more deeply, now more than ever. I will have that relationship again with the Lord. I know I have it. I don't feel anything at the moment, but I'm going to continue on because the Lord is King of all, and he does love me, and he does want me to pursue his ways. I'm going to encourage you today to continue on. You may not see what you think you need to see, but God is still God. He has not changed. He doesn't change in that way. If he said he's going to be faithful, he is faithful. We must learn to hope on him. Hope is to trust based on something, not just wishing upon a star. So continue forward and don't give up. Hope in God. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today on Live with a Purpose.